What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Mello, and you're listening to a very special edition of the Entertainment Report. We got some breaking news coming from Los Angeles. This was confirmed an hour ago by TMZ, NBC, and CNN that Grammy winner Natalie Cole has died at the age of 65. Her publicist, Maureen O'Connor, confirmed the news that she died last night, and several news outlets have reported that she died from a congestive heart failure. And this was actually confirmed about an hour ago by NBC News, TMZ, and as followed again. Natalie Cole, the American singer who overcame battles with substance abuse and the long shadow of her famous father to earn worldwide success of her own, has died. She was 65. She died Thursday night at Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles due to complications from ongoing health issues, according to a statement from her family. Her sisters, Timlin Cole and Casey Cole, and son Robert Yancey, said in a statement, "It is with heavy hearts that we bring you the news of our mother and sister's passing. Natalie fought a fierce, courageous battle, dying how she lived with dignity, strength, and honor. Our beloved mother and sister will be greatly missed and remain unforgettable in our hearts forever." The daughter of Nat King Cole built a chart-topping career with hits such as "This Will Be," "Inseparable," and "Our Love." She fought health problems for years and received a kidney transplant in 2009 and developed hepatitis. Cole recently had to cancel planned tour stops, including one in Louisville, due to illness, according to WDRB. One of the first celebrities to respond on social media was the Reverend Jesse Jackson, who tweeted, hashtag Natalie Cole, sister beloved and of substance and sound. May her soul rest in peace. Hashtag inseparable. Cole won 9 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year and Record of the Year in 1992 for Unforgettable with Love, a virtual duet made with the recordings of her late father. The album went on to sell over 14 million copies. Nat King Cole died of lung cancer in 1965 at the age of 45. Natalie Cole had just turned 15 at the time of her death. Now, we're going to dedicate this half hour looking back at her amazing career, and plus some of the cornerstones of her career, as well as her struggles with drug addiction, and finally emerging in one of the best resurgence in the history of the music business. She was an American singer, songwriter, and performer. The daughter of Nat King Cole, Natalie Cole rose to musical success in the 70s as an R&B artist with the hits "This Will Be," "Inseparable," and "Our Love." After a period of failing sales and performance due to a heavy drug addiction, Cole reemerged as a pop artist with the 1987 album "Everlasting" and her cover of Bruce Springsteen's "Pink Cadillac." In the 1990s, she re-recorded standards by her father, resulting in her biggest success, "Unforgettable," which sold 14 million copies, and also won Cole numerous Grammy Awards. At the time, she had sold well over 30 million albums worldwide. Cole was born on February 6, 1950 in Los Angeles, California, at Cedar Lebanon Hospital in Los Angeles, the daughter of crooner Nat King Cole and former Duke Ellington orchestra singer Maria Hawkins Ellington, and was raised in the affluent Hancock Park district of Los Angeles. Regarding her childhood, Cole has referred to her family as the Black Kennedys and was exposed to many great singers of jazz, soul, and blues. At the age of 6, Natalie sang on her father's Christmas album and later began performing at the age of 11. Cole enrolled at the Northfield Mount Hermon School, an elite New England preparatory school, before her father died of lung cancer in February 1965. Soon afterwards, she began having a difficult relationship with her mother. She enrolled in the University of Massachusetts Amherst. She was transferred briefly to the University of Southern California, where she pledged in the Upsilon chapter of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. She later transferred back to the University of Massachusetts, where she majored in child psychology and minored in German, graduating in 1972. Cole, who grew up listening to a variety of artists, from soul artists such as Aretha Franklin to psychedelic rock icon Janis Joplin, began singing at small clubs with her band Black Magic. Clubs initially welcomed her due to her being Nat King Cole's daughter, only to be disappointed when she began covering R&B and rock numbers. While performing, she was noted by a couple of producers in the Chicago area, Chuck Jackson and Marvin Yancey, who then approached her to do records. After cutting several records together, they passed off the music to several record labels. Most labels turned them down with one exception, Capitol Records, her father's label, heard the records and agreed to sign her. Cole, Yancey, and Jackson went into studio in Los Angeles to polish the recordings they had shipped, resulting in the release of Cole's debut album, Inseparable, which included the song that reminded listeners of Aretha Franklin. In fact, Franklin later contended that songs such as This Will Be, I Can't Say No, and others were originally offered to her while she was recording the You album. Franklin turned most of the songs down but agreed to record the title track for her album. Cole also recorded You. Released in 1975, the album became an instant success thanks to This Will Be, which became a top 10 hit and later winning Cole a Grammy Award for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance. A second single, Inseparable, also became a hit. Both songs reached number 1 on the R&B charts. Cole also won Best New Artist at the Grammy Awards for her accomplishments. Due to the media's billing of Cole as a new Aretha Franklin, it inadvertently started a rivalry between the two singers. Becoming an instant star, Cole responded to critics of an impending sophomore slump with Natalie, released in 1976. The album, like Inseparable, became a gold success thanks to the funk-influenced cut Sophisticated Lady and the jazz-influenced Mr. Melody. Cole released her first platinum record with her third release, Unpredictable, mainly thanks to the number 1 R&B hit, I've Got Love on My Mind. Originally an album track, the album's closer, I'm Catching Hell, nonetheless became a popular Cole song during live concert shows. In 1977, Cole issued her fourth release and second platinum album, Thankful, which included another signature Cole's hit, Our Love. Cole was the first female artist to have 2 platinum albums in 1 year. To capitalize her fame, Cole started on her own TV special, which attracted such celebrities as Earth, Wind & Fire, and appeared on the TV special Sinatra and Friends. In 1978, Cole released her first live album, Natalie Live. During the release of her 8th album, 1980's Don't Look Back, Cole's career began to take a detour. While scored an adult contemporary hit with the soft rock ballad Someone That I Used to Love off the album itself failed to go gold. In 1981, Cole's personal problems, including battles with drug addiction, began to take public notice, and her career suffered as a result. In 1983, following the release of her album I'm Ready, released on Epic, Cole entered a rehab facility in Connecticut and reportedly stayed there for a period of 6 months. Following her release, she signed with Atco imprint Modern Records and released Dangerous, which started a slow resurgence for Cole in terms of record sales and chart success. In 1987, she changed to EMI Manhattan Records and released the album Everlasting, which returned her to the top of the charts thanks to singles such as Jumpstart My Heart and the top 10 ballad I Live For You to Love, and her dance pop cover of Bruce Springsteen's Pink Cadillac. Cole released her best-selling album with 1991's Unforgettable with Love on Electric Records, which saw Cole singing songs her famous father recorded nearly 20 years after she initially had refused to cover her father's songs during live concerts. Cole produced vocal arrangements for the songs with piano accompanied by her uncle Ike Cole. Cole's label released an interactive duet between Cole and her father on the title song, Unforgettable. The song eventually reached number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 10 on the R&B charts, going gold. Unforgettable with Love eventually sold more than 7 million copies in the U.S. alone and won several Grammys, including Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Best Traditional Pop Vocal Performance for the top song. Cole followed the success with another album of jazz standards titled Take a Look in 1993, which included her recording of the title track in the same stylings that her idol, Aretha Franklin, had recorded nearly 30 years earlier. The album eventually went gold, while a holiday album, Holly and Ivy, also became gold. Another standards release, Stardust, went platinum and featured another duet with her father on a modern version of When I Fall in Love, and that helped Cole earn another Grammy for Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals. In 1999, she returned to her 80s-era urban contemporary recording style with the release of Snowfall in the Sahara in June and second holiday album The Magic of Christmas in October, which recorded with the London Symphony Orchestra. A year later, the singer collaborated on the production of her biopic Living for Life, the Natalie Cole story, which featured Teresa Randall in the role of Cole. She also released the compilation Greatest Hits Volume 1 to fulfill her contract with Elektra. She changed to Verve Records and released 2 albums. 2002's Ask a Woman Who Knows continued her jazz aspirations, while 2006 Leaving Again featured Cole singing pop, rock, and R&B standards. Her cover of Aretha Franklin's Daydreaming became a minor hit on the R&B charts. In 2008, 17 years after Unforgettable with Love, Cole released Still Unforgettable, which included not only songs made famous by her father, but other artists including Frank Sinatra. The album later resulted in Grammy wins for Cole. Cole also carved out a second career in acting. She also appeared in several times in live concerts and other music-related programs, including 1988 Nelson Mandela's 70th birthday tribute with Simon Richard Campbell, Jeffrey Worrell, Eddie Cole, and David Joyce. In 1990, she sang alongside jazz vocalist Al Jarreau, singing the song Mr. President, written by Ray Reach, Mike Loveless, and Joe Sterling on HBO's comic relief special, hosted by Whoopi Goldberg, Robin Williams, and Billy Crystal. After Johnny Mathis appeared on a special of Cole's in 1980, the two kept in contact, and in 1992, he invited Cole to be a part of his television special titled A Tribute to Nat Cole for BBC TV in England. It had high viewer ratings and was successful. From that project, an album with the same name was released and featured several melodies and solo numbers. In 1992, following the success of Unforgettable with Love album, PBS broadcast a special based on the album. Unforgettable with Love, Natalie Cole sings the songs of Nat King Cole received Emmy nominations for Outstanding Variety, Music or Comedy Program, and Cole received a nomination for Outstanding Individual Performance, losing to Bette Midler. She also made a number of dramatic appearances on television, including guest appearances on I'll Fly Away, Touched by an Angel, and Law & Order Special Victims Unit, and she made a memorable guest appearance on the ABC show Grey's Anatomy as a terminally ill patient. Her character visited Seattle Grace Hospital to have a fork removed from her neck that her husband had stabbed her with during the mishap. The couple had been having sex in public. Cole also made several appearances in feature films, most recently in the Cole Porter biopic The Lovely. She appeared in several made-for-TV movies, most notably as the lead in Lily in Winter. Cole was featured on Macy Gray's album Big, singing Finally Make Me Happy. She also appeared on the reality television series Real Housewives of New York and appeared as a guest judge in 2012 in the 4th series of the reality competition series RuPaul's Drag Queen. The bottom 2 competitors lip-synced to her song This Will Be an Everlasting Love to decide who would stay and who would be eliminated. She was married 3 times. She married Marvin Yancey, singer, producer, and former member of the 70s R&B group The Independents on July 31st, 1976. She had a son, Robert Yancey, who was a musician who toured with her. Martin was her producer and ordained Baptist minister who helped her reintroduce to religion. Under his influence, Cole changed from a lapsed Episcopalian to become a devout Baptist. Cole and Yancey got divorced in 1980 before Yancey died of a heart attack in 1985 at the age of 34. In 1989, Cole married record producer and former drummer for Rufus, Andre Fisher. They were divorced in 1995, and in 2001, Cole married Bishop Kenneth Dupree. They divorced in 2004. In 2000, Cole released an autobiography, Angel on My Shoulders, which described her battles with drugs during much of her life, including heroin and crack cocaine. Cole said she began using recreational drug use while attending the University of Massachusetts Amherst. She was arrested in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for possession of heroin in 1975. Cole continued to spiral out of control, including one incident where she refused to evacuate a burning building, and another where her young son Robert nearly drowned in the family swimming pool while she was on a drug binge. She did eventually enter rehab in 1983. In conjunction with the release of her autobiography, it was turned into a made-for-TV movie, Living for Life, the Natalie Cole story, which aired December 10, 2000 on NBC and re-aired on October 26, 2011 on Centric TV. So again, sad news to report, Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, performer Natalie Cole has died at the age of 65. She died yesterday. The news was confirmed by her publicist, Maureen O'Connor, and now her family is saying that she died at Cedars-Sinai Hospital from a congestive heart failure. We're going to have more on this story as it develops in reaction from the music world on Monday in a brand new episode of the Entertainment Report. Until then, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Mello. Please follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Mello. That's RayMelo. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.